Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SWW's Rush SummerSlam! We are here for our first live spectacular for the Red Brand Rush. And boy, oh boy, do we have a stacked card for you this evening. But nonetheless, welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nathan Scott. I'll be calling the action tonight. And let's take a look at just what you have to look forward here to today on Rush SummerSlam. Kicking us off, we're going to have the 8-man over-the-top rope battle royale to crown our very first champion here in Rush. The Breakout Championship on the line in tonight's opening contest. 2 men from each of the 4 camps. Who will walk out the first champion of Rush? Definitely one of the most anticipated matches of the night, but also women's action. Friends will collide as Victoria Corleone takes on Nazu Uchiha here tonight on Rush SummerSlam. And also a street fight between Catch-22's Sheldon Tremblay and Trial by Flight's Harry Willits. And this one is gonna be brutal. These two definitely having some bad blood against one another, but will it be settled tonight? We'll find out. Also, making her debut tonight at SummerSlam, Lisbeth Jin Song takes on Fantasma Violetta. Man, you want to talk about a candidate for possible match of the night? This one is it right here. But you want to talk about match of the night? You got to talk about the battle of the monsters, the battle of behemoth that will be Yamashita taking on Mount Cavian Lestat. Both men undefeated. Both men look unstoppable, but one has to fall here tonight. In main event action, it's going to be the final of the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament. Kareem Hall and Xander Starr one-on-one. Who is walking away the winner of this tournament? Who is getting that Starlight Championship match? We'll find out, but let's take it down to Miss K.
Our following opening contest is an 8-man over the top rope battle royale for the Rush Breakout Championship.
It is time to crown our first champion here on the Red Brand here in the Performance Center on Rush.
Introducing first, representing Catch-22,
And you gotta talk about this man right here, an absolute standout in the Catch-22 camp, Andre Simmons. Now, all 8 of these men have been handpicked by their coaches, so no one knows who these 8 men are gonna be in this battle royal, but it is anyone's game. This kind of match is anyone's game. Obviously, a powerhouse. Someone with more physical strength is gonna do better in this style of matchup, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee you a victory. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head at every moment. You gotta be on your toes at all time. This is gonna be an absolute battle of attrition between all of these 8 men to see who will be the last man standing and the new Breakout Champion. The first Breakout Champion. Now here comes a fan favorite indeed. The old lovable local Florida man, Gator Wrangler, turned pro wrestler, Florida man, Ricky Carson.
Next, representing Catch-22, Florida man, Ricky Carson.
Well, the man with possibly the shortest resume here, but certainly a fan favorite indeed. Florida man, Ricky Carson, one of the star pupils of Catch-22's coach, Trey Mercer. You gotta think, this guy doesn't have any expectations on his shoulder to live up to or anything. That has gotta be an advantage in your corner. But man, what a moment it could be if Ricky Carson could capture the Breakout Championship first here on Rush. Well, wait a minute. A man making his debut from the Alluvion.
Representing the Alluvion, Damian Daniels
making his debut here on the biggest stage we've seen thus far for Rush. an indie darling, if you could say. A man that has been going around everywhere making his name and presence known. Damian Daniels steps inside here with not only a chance to claim gold on his debut, but to bring home the gold to the Illuvian. Such a surprise so far here to kick us off in our opening contest. Nothing like a surprise little debut here to mix things up. And that means these 8 people could be almost anyone. Damian Daniels joining up with the Red Brand, joining up with the Illuvian. And you gotta think, we were just talking minutes ago about no expectations on someone like Florida Man with his credentials, but you gotta think the expectations might be quite high for someone of the caliber of Damian Daniels. And like I said, this is the kind of match where anything can happen. All you have to do is be thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor to be eliminated. There are no pinfalls. There are no submissions. There are no countouts. This is truly the most wild card kind of matchup you can really get. And of course, the second man chosen for the Illuvian is none other than a close friend of Everett Creed's, the co-coach of the Illuvian, Theo Sakara. I think the Illuvian are putting quite a lot of stock in Sakara. We saw his debut just a couple weeks ago, and he had heads turning from his performance inside of the ring, and you gotta think his coaches are eyeing him to win this matchup and bring home the Breakout Championship to Camp Illuvian. And he definitely has the stature, the size to do that inside of a matchup like this. The bigger you are, the stronger you are, the taller you are, plays so much of an advantage in an over-the-top rope matchup. It's so much harder to get someone of his size and his stature over the rope. And that's where you could see a little bit of alliances being formed inside of this matchup that could be very interesting indeed. Oh, but you want to talk about some size? You got to talk about the old big country boy ham hock. Hooping around the house, baby.
The left-hand pass, Brian McLeod.
Brian McLeod. One of the left-hand pass entrants in this one. Brian McLeod, a veteran of the Coalition Network, but being absent after so many years, starting at the bottom, trying to rejuvenate his career on what could be his final run thus yet in his professional career inside the squared circle. Now what a way to kick back and get it going again to try to claim the Breakout Championship. An entrant number 5, Diego Noxus from the left-hand path.
Next, representing the left-hand path, Diego Noxus.
And you want to talk about a young man with an incredibly high ceiling. This guy right here, he's got all the potential in the world. Could tonight be where he makes his mark by becoming the first ever Rush Breakout Champion. I'm sure his coach has got high hopes for him here tonight in this one. Now let's see who our 2 men are from Trial by Flight, and we'll get this thing underway. The Australian assassin, Jesse Kincaid.
Next, representing Trial by Flight, Jesse Kincaid.
You want to talk about somebody who just burst onto the scene? Jesse Kincaid is certainly a part of this new talent we've seen come into the past month or so since the relaunch of Rush, the move to the new Club Rush. You got to think about certain names like Jesse Kincaid, Leon Cruz, Sire Ingram. Definitely some of the most promising new faces we've saw on Rush so far. Ever since the new era has begun here in Rush. Who is going to take home the first taste of gold here in Rush? And who is our final competitor going to be? Risky Remy Lede.
And one, representing Drive by Fight, Risky Remy Lede.
One of the fastest growing stars in all of Trial by Flight, Risky Remy Lede. So we know our 8 men in this matchup. Representing Catch-22, Andre Simmons and Florida man Ricky Carson. Representing the Illuvian, Damian Daniels making his debut here tonight, along with Theo Sakar. Representing the left-hand path, Brian McLeod and Diego Noxus. And representing Trial by Flight, Jesse Kincaid, and this man right here, Risky Remy Lede. Out of these 8 men, who is going to stand tall? Who is going to be the last man standing inside of that ring and claim the title of the first Rush Breakout Champion? Let's get this thing going. Let's get Rush SummerSlam underway. We are off, and we're already off to a hot start. 8 men in the ring. Elimination occurring when you are thrown over the top rope and both feet landing on the outside, hitting the floor. What an insane opportunity for all of these 8 men just being a part of this first live spectacular for the Rush brand. But whoever can pull the victory out here, man, you got to think what a way to really launch your career into the next stratosphere, and by becoming the first ever Rush Breakout Champion. Florida man trying to eliminate Damian Daniels there, but he fought his way back into the ring, and what a side effect on Andre Simmons. But everyone all over the place right now. Big bulldog from Risky Remy Lede. Florida man trying to take it to Theo Sakara, but no. Matches like these with so many men inside the ring at once are such a, well, I can't say the word it actually is, but you get my drift. It is all over the place, non-stop action. Big DDT from Brian McLeod there. And you can be eliminated at almost any moment. Sometimes all it takes is a simple mistake to get tossed over that top rope. I mean, maybe trying to eliminate Noxus there, but Theo came over to interrupt him. You got to think about this kind of match, alliances being formed, not just between the camps, but just by sheer numbers advantage inside of this kind of matchup, too. Little headlock there by Florida man, keeping Kincaid down for a second. McLeod on Remy right now, got him on the shoulders and taking him down. Nice Samoan drop there. Big impactful maneuver with Theo. Trying to throw Andre out, but Diego drop kicking his leg out from under him. Who is going to go first in this one? Big backside slam from Ricky Carson. McLeod maybe trying to work on Remy Lede, continuing his offense on him. The smartest thing you can do in this situation, lay down, play dead. Oh, hold on a minute. Damian Daniels trying to get Theo Sakara over that top rope. Ooh, he almost threw him over there, but landing on the apron. Daniels still trying to kick him out from. But no, the strength of Theo Sakara going to be a little too much in this one. You got to think about some of these guys. This is a little meaty matchup here. I mean, Andre Simmons, Brian McLeod, hell, even Florida man. And of course, Theo Sakara, a lot of bigger guys, a lot of taller guys, a lot of stronger guys. It could be a very disadvantage for some of the smaller high flyer types in this matchup, such as a Jesse Kincaid or Remy Lede or even Damian Daniels, Diego Noxus. You gotta think about that size. The clothesline from Jesse there. You got to think, there are really no alliances in this thing. I mean, it's every man for himself. Sure, you might be able to work together with somebody for a minute, but you got to, like I said earlier, you got to have eyes in the back of your head. I mean, we've already seen, some of the campmates against each other. This is an every man for himself type of matchup. I mean, this is, for the Rush Breakout Championship. You got to put your alliances, your friendships, your campmates aside in this kind of situation. Oh, hold on. Remy's got Andre up on the turnbuckle in a precarious position. Throw him over, and Andre on the outside.
Andre has been eliminated.
Simmons eliminated first here by Remy Leday in the corner. And now we are down to 7. As I was saying, it's nothing disrespectful about it. It's just, this is a big opportunity of friendships here. The campmates have to be put aside in this kind of situation. Big lariat there from Ricky Carson taking Remy Leday down. Ryan McLeod trying to throw Diego over the top rope there. Just as I was saying, there's no alliances, no friendships. Oh no, though. Diego landed on the bottom of the apron, but McLeod trying to use that strength to push him out, and he does.
Diego has been eliminated.
Well, now Theo has Daniels trying to throw him over the top, and he does with
Daniel
strength.
has been eliminated.
The pure power of Theo Sakara. We are down to 5. McLeod trying to recover in the corner along with Kincaid. Theo looking to take advantage here. And work on that leg of McLeod. And Florida Man and Ricky going at it. McLeod looking to shift his attention to Kincaid. One of these 5 men will be the first ever Rush Breakout Champion. Andre Simmons, Diego Noxus, Damian Daniels already being eliminated here. Florida Man, nice taking him down with a nice little tackle. I'm sure that's courtesy of the learning tree of Coach. Look at Carson go. Really learning all kinds of stuff from the coach. Now trying to fire off at Theo Sakara. Big belly to belly. Florida Man came to show here tonight. Look at this. Use those gator wrangling skills. The professional amateur gator wrangler himself. Look at this. Got Theo right where he wants. A big gut wrench. The fans here absolutely behind Florida Man Ricky Carson. Remy could be in trouble. Kincaid has his neck on the rope, snapping it off the top.
Has been eliminated.
Remy goes down, and now we are down to 4. Kincaid working on McLeod over in the corner. Florida Man over there trying to push out Theo Sakara. This is where you get interesting here. You get down to just a few guys. Big right hand from McLeod, getting Kincaid off of him. Trying to Irish whip him out. Oh no, McLeod reverses Jesse over the top, and he's down.
Jesse has been eliminated.
We are down to 3. Brian McLeod, Florida Man Ricky Carson, and Theo Sakara. But look at this, McLeod trying to help Ricky Carson get Sakara out of here. He is hanging onto that bottom rope for dear life. Trying to fight off the strength of both McLeod and Florida Man, and he does. Sakara recovering and possibly saving himself from elimination right there, but the double team isn't over yet. Florida Man and McLeod still trying to work together to get the biggest guy out of here. Trying to throw Theo over the top rope. And now again, Sakara continues to fight his way out. Oh, and again, a right hand from McLeod. The alliance is short-lived here. McLeod trying to maybe eliminate Florida Man now. Throw him over the top rope. Florida Man going over, but hanging on to that bottom rope. McLeod going to try to push him out too like he did earlier to Noxus, but no. 3 men left who will become the first breakout champion here on Rush. Theo taking down McLeod with a big rolling elbow strike, and Florida Man fighting back though. Oh, headbutt taking McLeod down. Oh, tries that rolling elbow against Florida Man, and thought he's going to catch him with a discus punch there, but reversing the Irish whip. Theo coming back at him, over the top, the strength of the Florida Man. You can tell this guy has learned a thing or two from the coach, but look at this, a big power bomb from McLeod, taking Florida Man down, and Theo trying to take the advantage here. Throwing McLeod over the top rope. Oh, McLeod hanging on. I think Theo thought he eliminated him, and Florida Man fighting back with Theo right now. Florida Man taking them both on head on, but no, McLeod stopping that offense with an axe handle. This is an all-out free-for-all right now. Who is going to go first? Big exploder suplex from the Florida man. We're going to try to get McLeod out after that one. Taking him to the ropes, looking to try to throw him over. McLeod holding on to that top and that middle rope. Sakara, ooh, coming out of nowhere though and trying to push McLeod out. Theo gonna help Florida man. Theo gonna help Florida man. McLeod can't hold on and he's down.
Brian has been eliminated.
And that's how quick it can change right there. That quick little team-up maneuver, and we are down to 2. Arguably the underdog in this one and arguably the favorite. Ricky Carson has Theo up, big alley-oop. And you can hear it inside the arena, the fans fully behind Florida man. But can he overcome the obstacle of Theo Sakara here? Look at the size difference, too, the height difference between these two guys. Ricky a little more huskier than Theo, but Theo definitely with that height advantage. And Theo trying to take Florida man over the top right here. Florida man holding on, pulling him on the outside, but no, hanging on to that bottom rope, and Theo gonna try to throw him out just like they did McLeod moments ago. Florida man holding on to that rope. Fighting back at Theo's legs, trying to get back in the ring, and he does. Florida man trying to recover here. Irish whipping him, pulling him back in a spine buster. Ooh, Theo, the power though. Pushing Florida man off. Trying to wear him down a little bit more so he can throw him out easier. Florida man not going down without a fight, though. He is going down, swinging and slamming. Big exploder again from Florida man. Oh, and another one. Theo trying to recover. Fans on their feet here for Florida man. Ricky Carson looking for the hat trick. Throw him over. Make your moment, Florida man. Theo, dazed and confused. Florida, oh no. Big elbow there from Theo. He was rocked for just a second, but Theo coming back into this. Florida man knocked straight out with that rolling elbow. Theo looking to wear down. More on Florida man. They're just exchanging shots right now. Who has more gas in the tank? Who wants this more? Big left hand blow right there from Theo, and now raining more shots down, looking for that elbow and missed, and Florida man firing back some shots of his own. This whole crowd, this whole arena behind Florida man. Oh, and Theo putting a stop to it, slamming his head in the turnbuckle, but no. Florida man not going down without swinging, and look at this. The strength of the Florida man on full display. Vertical suplex. Down he goes. You can hear this capacity crowd behind the Florida man. One of these two men are going to walk out the first ever Rush Breakout Champion. Fighting off Ricky there. But Ricky won't stay down. He won't say no. There is no quitting the Florida man. Oh, wait a minute, though. We saw this maneuver in Theo's debut. Down he goes. And that could be just as easy as that, folks, to toss him right over the top rope. Oh, Florida man holding on. Florida man holding on for dear life. And Theo taunting at him. Oh, he went to strike him, but Florida man rolling back in. Theo could have wasted his opportunity right there. He had Florida man hanging on to the top rope for dear life, going to throw him over again. Oh, wait, reverse, and now Theo over the top. Florida man trying to capitalize, but no, Theo getting in just a little too quick. And a big elbow from Theo. Taking him down. Who has got more left? Florida man busted open a little bit on his head. still fighting back though, but Theo not going to let it continue tripping him up. And look at this, the trash talk from Sakara. Oh, went for the strike. Ricky moved out of the way and a tackle. That football-ass tackle taking him down. And he's got him up. Big knee. Ricky gonna throw him over the top. Oh no. He was trying to get him over to the top rope to throw him down. Theo on the ropes, rock. Florida man coming in hot. Oh no, missing the clothesline and hit with a stun gun on the top rope. Theo Sakara could have been eliminated right there. What another big elbow from Theo. Both of these men gotta be running low on the gas tank. Theo, of course, mocking, taunting at Florida man. Florida man on that rope there, resting, looking for something. Big clothesline, oh no! He pulled the rope! He pulled the rope down! Florida man did it!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the winner of your Battle Royale and the first ever Rush Breakout Champion, Florida Man, Ricky!
Local Florida man wins Rush Breakout Championship! The pure underdog in this one has pulled it out! Ricky Carson is the first Rush Breakout Champion! Theo could have had the match won earlier, but his arrogance and his ego got the best of him, and one small slip-up, that's what I said, one small slip-up, and Ricky Carson is our first Rush Breakout Champion. Well, folks, let's take it backstage real quick with the coach of Trial by Flight, Cody Hale, talking to the two men in the main event here tonight.
A while back, I promised you boys if you could behave yourselves, I'd give you a match on Rush. And I gotta hand it to you. Not only have you two minded your P's and Q's, but you both earned the match for yourselves in the main event of the first live spectacular in Russian's history. Or at least, one of you earned the match yourself.
Whatever. Not like I asked Count Edward the Impaler to get involved. Besides, I had Yama right where I wanted him. You saw the blood trailing down his face. I brutalized him.
From what I remember, you were showing a lot more color than he was. We're also out cold on the mat when the ref's hand was coming down for 3. But I don't care about any of that right now. Regardless of the circumstances that got you both here, I think we can all agree that this is a monumental night for our camp. No matter who wins, the next member of the SWW roster will be a member of Trial by Flight. That's something to be proud of. And I want you both to savor that, especially since I'm not there to savor it for you.
No worries, ma'am. We'd know you'd be here if you could.
I wanted to be. Life's a lot busier since what happened at Divinity. But, it's not all bad. Got a meeting today I'm very excited about. Involves the Women's Championship. Can't say much more, but, you'll see what I'm talking about on the next adrenaline. Whichever one of you is able to make it there, that is. Back to the matter at hand. I've talked it over with Barney Vale about your match, and we both agreed that in the spirit of fairness, all PC students will be banned from ringside under penalty of expulsion.
What?
This way we ensure nobody inspires any funny ideas.
Damn it!
Hell yeah!
What the hell? Spires is my emotional support. You can't just...
I can and I have. I'm not gonna argue with you, Xander, not tonight. You want to earn mine and everyone else's respect? Prove to me that you can win this match on your own. Show us why you deserve that main roster spot. That goes for you too.
Yes, ma'am.
More than anything, I want to see you two put on a classic out there. Use everything I've taught you. I better see a match that's worthy of the main event status you two have been given here tonight. Is that understood?
Don't worry, Coach. We won't let you down.
I know you won't. Ooh, there's that call. I gotta go. Love you both. I mean, y'all better have a clean fight or I'm beating both your asses. Laters.
Xander, I know you and me don't see eye to eye. But tonight's not about that. We're both here because of our love for the sport, right? And I'm willing to bury the hatchet if you are. So, on behalf of TBF, let's go out there and show these other camps how it's done, my man. Let's do it. You with me?
Listen, I don't give a damn about your respect or Cody's or anybody else's. Tonight is about one thing. That's about putting the star in starlight. Just try not to burn in my light when that happens.
Obviously, no love lost there between Xander Starr and Kareem Hall. But it's good to know that Will Spires is banned and anyone else from interfering in tonight's main event.
Our next contest is a women's matchup scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the left-hand path, Victoria Corleone.
It is time for women's action here, folks, but what a way to kick us off here tonight at Rush SummerSlam. Florida man Ricky Carson, the first ever Rush Breakout Champion. Now we settle in for one of our women's matches here tonight. Victoria Corleone taking on her friend Nazu Uchiha in this one. In a friendly little contest. Both of these women well-traveled in other federations, but looking to make their mark here on the Coalition Network, here in SWW. And what a place to do it at. Here at the biggest stage we've seen for Rush so far, here at Rush SummerSlam. And here comes her opponent, Nazu Uchiha.
Next, introducing her opponent, representing the left-hand path, Nazu Uchiha!
You know, one good thing since Rush now has a general manager, brother of Jebediah Vale, who everyone knows around here, Barnabas Vale. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out, what kind of manager he's going to be for the brand. But one thing I've liked so far he's incorporated is this. The camp members can now face off against one another, which is good. I mean, like I've said before, you're going to have your friends, you're going to have your camp mates, but at the end of the day, it is about what you do inside of that ring. Sometimes you're going to have friendly competition. You're going to have to face people who you actually like. And sometimes it's those moments that bring out the very best in you, or from what we've seen, some of the worst. So that can always be an entertaining, interesting mixture to see how things play out. But one of the great additions that Barnabas has done so far has been just that. Obviously, we still have our Rush men's and women's championships to be decided here soon. I'm sure we'll get some more info about that possibly on the next installment of Rush. But right now, a lot of catty trash talking going on back and forth between Naz and Victoria. Possibly friendly, possibly not. Naz pulling her down to the mat, and oh, look at this, pulling her hair here. Very dirty tactics by Naz. And now just gouging at her eye. There's nothing too friendly about this. Like I said, inside that squared circle, sometimes it's a little hard to be friends. Good kicks there for Naz, and Victoria firing back with some shots of her own. Naz reversing it, a big DDT, spiking Victoria's head down to the mat and rushing to the cover. And just two there, though. Our official, Maria Green Jenkins, the official for Rush. Victoria coming in with some strikes. Big strikes from Victoria in the European uppercut. Taking down Naz. The handstand knee drop right to the gut. Going into the cover, hook in the leg too. 2 count and no. We've still got an action-filled event here for you today, folks. Look at this handspring lariat from Naz. Pulling Victoria out. Looking for something else. Exploder suplex, hook in the leg for the cover. 2 and no. Still to come, a street fight between Harry Willits and Sheldon Tremblay. More women's action as Elizabeth Jensong makes her debut here on SWW against Fantasma Violetta. The battle of the monsters so far on Rush, Yamashita and Cavian Lestat. And of course, our main event, the final of the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament. Xander Starr and Kareem Hall one-on-one. Who is going to win the tournament and get that main roster spot in SWW, and also that Starlight Championship matchup on the Season 2 premiere episode of Adrenaline. A lot of stuff hanging in the balance here on tonight's main event. Heyman Blanco Jr., still the Starlight champion after Divinity. So it'll either be Cayman Blanco Jr. defending his title against Kareem Hall or Xander Starr. Arms of Sorrow from Nazu Uchiha right now. The patented submission maneuver of her coach, Shannon Silvera, the man who used that same maneuver to win the World's Championship in the main event of Night 2 of Divinity. But look at this nice roll-up counter out of that maneuver, and Victoria almost stealing a victory right there. Oh, and Naz throwing her into a schoolboy there. Schoolboy roll-up by Naz. 2. Oh, almost 3. But Victoria getting the shoulders off the mat to break the count. Oh, and she's got one of her own. One of her own. Shoulders down. Ooh. Close back and forth matchup here between these two, and you got to think they know each other very, very well. Another schoolboy roll up there from behind, this time on Naz. 2, and again Victoria powering out. Victoria looking to switch it up. Nice jackknife victory roll. 2, and again both of these ladies back and forth. Ooh, went for a backhand there, got reversed, and Naz looking to pick up the offense in this one. Ooh, Victoria cutting her off with a knee right to the gut there. And another knee to the gut. Now just firing off those gut kicks right at her chest. Knocking her off her feet. Naz having to use the rope to recover. Victoria looking for something, coming in hot here. Oh, and no, missing the lariat. Getting tripped up on that middle rope. Naz off of the ropes. Big knee to the back of the head. Huge knee to the back of the head. Could that put her away in a cover? 2 count. Through almost 3. Not enough to keep Miss Corleone down, though. Naz going to continue to try to stay on the offense here. Suplex. Snapping her down into the cover with the float over. Quick cover successions by Naz here. Very successful attempts so far. Just continues to wear down Victoria's stamina. Oh, and there's just slamming her head into the mat. Getting a little more vicious here as this match goes on. And again, Naz just slamming Victoria's head in the mat. No, there's nothing friendly about that. Just absolutely brutalizing her so far, but Victoria has put up a hell of a fight against Naz Uchiha here. Look at this. Taking her down real technical-like with the arm and stomping at it there. Maybe looking to find a target in this match, as Victoria's trying to control the pace of this thing right now. Doing whatever she can to keep Naz down and going after that arm. Target may have been acquired head scissors here and just raining down the strikes. Victoria just trying to brutalize Naz right now. Pulling her back in and a big lariat. Throwing her over into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, and Naz powering out there after that vicious pullback lariat. Victoria throwing her in the turnbuckle, looking to continue this offense, but Naz is trying to fight back, get this thing back in her favor. Face buster in the center of the ring there. Naz taunting Victoria, taunting this crowd, calling her up and looking for something here. Big heel kick to the head, into the cover. Leg is hooked. Maria checking the shoulders. 1, 2, and no. Victoria kicking out, and Naz getting a little frustrated now with the resiliency of Victoria Corleone, who went for the nice PK right there, but Victoria trying to fight back in this thing here. Just striking away at Naz. And Naz fighting back as well. Ooh, went for a big roundhouse there, got blocked. Some blocks from Victoria as well. Oh, big backhand by Victoria. Now what is she looking for? Looking to target the leg now. Victoria maybe looking to utilize attacking all her limbs. This time on the other leg, just raining that knee right into hers. And again, ooh, Victoria back to the arm. Look at this. Ooh, nice takedown there. A little bit of classic wrestling from Victoria Corleone here. That's being thrown into the turnbuckle. Victoria looking for something. Oh, right into the boot. And the turnbuckle, like a little sandwich right there. And Naz trying to fight back, though. Coming from behind it, Victoria not going to allow her to do so. Oh, snapping her head down over her knee right there. Brutal maneuver into the cover, too. Oh, close one, but not enough. What is it going to take to keep either of these women down? Victoria looking for something off of the rope. Big axe handle. Naz right back up into another one. Ducking the lariat. Victoria coming back at her. Oh, caught her. Caught her. Oh, Uranagi taking her down. Into the cover. Not hooking the leg, though. And just two right there. Naz continuing to get frustrated here with the fact that she hasn't put away Victoria just yet. Look at this. Got her in prime position for a vertebreaker, though. In the center of the ring. Shoulders down. And still Victoria fighting out. Naz off the ropes looking for something here. Oh, missing the double knees. And just booted right down with authority from Corleone. Trying to isolate Naz. And the turnbuckle. Ooh, putting her up top. Maybe looking for something big here. Ooh, Naz fighting her back off. Oh, trips her up with the knees. And now a face buster. Right there in the turnbuckle. Quickly into the cover, though. Leg hooked. Two. And Naz fights out. Back and forth between both of these women here. Naz coming to as Victoria stalks her. Thought she was going to put her back into that turnbuckle again. She thought twice about it. Victoria in the driver's seat right now. Taking Naz down to that bottom turnbuckle. Trying to choke at her, I believe, but Naz fighting back. Trying to get back in this thing. Nice lariat. Big elbow strike. Victoria reversing the Irish whip into the knee. Crowd trying to get behind Victoria Corleone here. Naz is a little dazed and confused right now. Victoria, ooh, looking for something. I think maybe that gut buster of hers. Naz fighting back with some kicks, though. Victoria blocked one, fire back with some of her own, but no. Again, tripping that roundhouse up. Oh, now wait a minute. Victoria looking for the third degree. Rolling her up with it. That could be it. Leg hooked. Oh, no. Naz kicking out, though. Naz staying alive. Even after Victoria hit her with her best shot and now going up to the top rope. The high rent district. Will it pay off? Big missile drop kick taking her down. And now again with those head scissors with the legs. This time trying to choke her out. Naz trying to roll through. Getting out of the maneuver here. Firing back with more of those strikes. More of those kicks from Naz. Victoria trapped in this corner now. And look at this. Using the ropes in the ring to her advantage here, working on that arm and having to break that hold right there that is technically illegal. Look at the athleticism here and a head scissors. Victoria still on her feet, though. Naz trying to continue firing those shots with the kicks. Ooh, Victoria with one of her own. Both women having each other scouted, knowing each other's repertoire quite so well, and a big elbow to the back of the head. That's the thing about facing your friends. They may know you just as well as anyone else. Ooh, missing those knees, though. Naz slowly getting out of the way, though. There. Oh, wait a minute. Pulling her up in it. Trying to hit her with a Venom Fang. Rolling through with the cover. Leg hooks, too. That'll do it. The Venom Fang out of nowhere, putting an end to this one. A hard-fought competitive matchup between these two. But Nazu Uchiha picks up the victory on Rush SummerSlam. We still have more action to come, folks. Lots more action. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning into another episode of SWW. We just want to take a quick second to talk to you guys about our Patreon. As we continue to try to take the show and the channel more full-time and produce even more content on a more regular basis, we need your help. Thus, a couple of months ago, we launched our Patreon, offering all kinds of cool rewards and perks, even at the standard tier for the low cost of just $5 a month. With that, you're going to be supporting the channel directly. You'll get sneak peeks at upcoming episodes, exclusive Discord perks and access, your name in the credits of every episode in Live Spectacular, and a CAW resource pack included with face textures, logos, tattoos, and more to help improve your CAW. And if you're feeling extra generous, you can join the Breakout tier, which is going to get you all the previously listed perks, plus 20% off merch at swwshop.com and early access to Adrenaline and Blitz episodes before they're live here on YouTube. As always, our content and access to our Discord community is free, as we never want to lock anything of ours behind a paywall. So, if you're feeling generous and you think our content is worth $5 a month, head on over to our Patreon and consider helping us further the growth of this channel even more. Once again, thank you all for tuning into the episode tonight, as none of this is possible without you. Speaking of the episode, let's get back to it.
The following is a straight fight where there is no countouts and no disqualification.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here at Rush's SummerSlam, and it is time for a good old-fashioned street fight. Anything goes.
Representing Bridal by Fight, Harry Butler!
Make sure you guys watching drop a like on the video. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and enable the bell for all notifications so you never miss any of our content here on the Coalition Network. This is one match I believe everyone is looking forward to here tonight, but probably not looking forward to it as much as these two men. Harry Willits believes he was cheated out of his Starlight Sweet 16 tournament matchup against Sheldon Tremblay, when Sheldon won that matchup while Harry had one of the ropes. The referee missed that call, which does happen from time to time, but he can't change the outcome of that, and he feels cheated because of that, because the match should have continued. And he's right, it should have continued, but Sheldon had no control over that at all. That was a referee's call that just happened to be the wrong one. But Harry took that personally and has had a vendetta out against Sheldon Tremblay ever since that moment. That's why he called for this street fight to happen here tonight.
Representing CAW 22, Sheldon Tremblay!
Both men geared for competition in a street fight. Not going to be a lot of wrestling in this one. And that's what worries me about this matchup for Sheldon. For background information, Harry Willits, he's a kid who was brought up on the street. This is his wheelhouse at the end of the day, and this is certainly not Sheldon's. He is a technical mat wrestler. He is not used to an environment like this, but we're going to see how it plays out for him here tonight. Of course, Sheldon not backing down from the challenge at all, but this is certainly not Sheldon's wheelhouse here tonight. This is not his comfort zone. This is not a place he thrives in. Can he thrive in it here tonight, though, at the biggest stage that he's competed on in his career thus far for both of these men? Anything goes here. No countouts, no disqualifications, and both men immediately going at it with each other, exchanging strikes. And you would expect nothing less than a street fight here. Both of these men tonight are going to beat the absolute hell out of one another, but who is going to have more left after this matchup? I mean, this match is going to take a lot out of each competitor. Sure, we're going to see some foreign objects brought into play in this thing, but for right now, both of these men just slugging it out with one another. Back and forth they go in the beginning rounds here. Oh, Harry wants him to hit him, but Sheldon wants him, and both men now just in a hockey fight here. Harry firing shots off on Sheldon, a big right hand to take him down. Now Harry taunting Sheldon, just kicking at him disrespectfully here. You know Harry doesn't care or give a damn about Sheldon or his feelings or anyone else's feelings at all. Harry feels wronged by what happened in that matchup, and now just trying to away Sheldon. Not going to get taken down that easily. Harry's going to have to try to turn it up if he wants to keep someone like Sheldon Tremblay down. A big clothesline over the top rope sends Harry flying. When Sheldon's not done on the apron, Harry coming to, and a big clothesline from the apron by Sheldon Tremblay. Oh, what is this? Powerbomb perhaps? On the concrete! Oh my God, at the edge of the ramp right there. There's no padding. Pure concrete, and now throwing him into the barricade. I said it early, this one is gonna get violent. Both of these guys have to be willing to go the distance in this one, to do whatever is necessary to pick up the win here tonight. Sheldon right now just using his surroundings here, but Harry reverses him, sending him flying into the barricade there. And Harry going under the ring. Got a kendo stick. Sheldon trying to stop him, moving right over the skull of Sheldon Tremblay, but no, fighting back and hitting him with a shot in the ribs. Sheldon just unleashing hell here so far with that kendo stick, and Harry putting a stop to it. Just shots over his back here, trying to keep Sheldon down. Back to that kendo stick, and again over the head of Sheldon Tremblay, taking him down. And Harry just relentless with this kendo stick, looking for another shot here. Sheldon comes to, but no. Sheldon keeping the fight here to him, throwing that kendo stick away and looking to go back to what he knows best. Big German suplex there, just missing the concrete. Thankfully for Harry's sake, and again Sheldon with another one. And Sheldon bleeding and busted open already from those shots to the head from that kendo stick, and Sheldon going to continue with those suplexes now on the outside. What is it going to take to just keep either of these men down for the 3 count? Sheldon looking for something underneath. He's got a trash can. Harry, trying to baseball slide him there as he throws it in the ring. Well, but Sheldon just going to pull him out. Sheldon certainly not minding keeping this fight on the outside here near the ramp. Is it going to be a battle of the hooligan kick from Harry Willits or Hotel Berlin from Sheldon Tremblay here? On the shoulders. Oh God, what has Sheldon got in mind? Taking under that concrete, but Harry fighting out. He does not want to take another attack, another maneuver on that concrete. They're just stomping away at Sheldon right now, and a big just axe handle to the gut. Harry very slow and methodical in his offense so far in this matchup. That time just striking away at Sheldon. Brutally striking away at him. You can tell this kid grew up fighting in the streets, bare knuckle brawling. You can tell this is what he's used to. Oh no, wait a minute, looking for a powerbomb of his own on that concrete, but Sheldon fighting back. What is this? Look at this, got him up. Oh, brain buster on the outside. I think he just narrowly missed the concrete there. Still that padding. Not very thick there to protect against that damage on the outside there. And Sheldon looking for another weapon perhaps underneath the ring. Got the stop sign in hand, and Harry not looking to let him use it at all. Not giving him a chance to get back in the ring and just throwing him against the ropes. Harry gonna use that trash can. Brought in earlier, just throwing it down on Sheldon's body. Harry feels so disrespected. Not only by Sheldon Tremblay and the official in that matchup, but just the fans here as well, just throwing the trash can down on Sheldon. So much disrespect here from Harry Willits. Going to hit him with that stop sign though. Sheldon catching it and hitting him back with a shot of his own right in the dome of Willits. Oh, and throwing the stop sign at him now. Good God, anything goes in this one. Sheldon throwing the trash can too. He's throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him so far. And Sheldon getting back to the basics here, gut wrench. Slinging him back. You're going to see Sheldon resort to his wheelhouse, his comfort zone, and that is that technical wrestling background. The suplexes that we see so many times in his matchups. Sheldon may be looking to take it to more Harry's wheelhouse here, though, slamming him into that turnbuckle repeatedly as the fans count along here. Well, but Harry getting his foot up, putting a stop to it, and giving Sheldon a taste of his own medicine there. And Sheldon fighting back, though. Trying to get that rear waist lock. Harry, using the ropes, trying to go for a forearm there, but Sheldon nicely reversed. With a bulldog going back to that trash can. Ooh. Send that shot over the head. Or maybe Harry. Looking for a suplex, though. No, Sheldon escapes. Got him in the rear waist lock and a dragon suplex into the cover. Shoulders down. Will that do it? Harry fighting out. Sheldon going to have to try to stay on the offensive here. Try to keep this momentum going. What better way than another suplex there. Continuing to wear down at Harry's core. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Ooh. Harry trying to turn things around now. Big forearm strike. And another one. And another one. Turn him around. Harry just striking relentlessly here at Sheldon. Both of these men back and forth, just brawling with one another. Sheldon has the leg. Oh! Maybe going for his legs now. Trying to take away that hooligan kick. Sheldon off of the rope looking for something here. Big knee strike to the head of Willits. Firing down some knees now. Sheldon getting this crowd hyped up here. They are definitely behind him. He's got that trash can looking for something, and that time connecting straight to the skull and just throwing it on him. Give him a little taste of his own medicine from earlier. Sheldon, I think he caught, just throwing him over the top rope. I think he caught Harry with that trash can. The sheet metal on the edges there, very sharp. I think he caught Harry on the forehead with it, and the steps being thrown at Harry now. Sheldon using anything he can get his hands on here as a weapon. Not pulling a table out. Harry trying to recover and come to, though, striking at Sheldon. Not wanting to let him get that table set up. The fans, on the other hand, want to see that table. Harry trying to get those steps. Sheldon fighting with them. Both of these guys have been extremely back and forth with one another, not letting each other get the time of day to set anything up with those weapons open. Sheldon walks right into that shot from the steel steps there. Harry throws him in the ring and Sheldon right back on him. Nice drop kick. Can't take him down there, though. He's against the apron and now using the barricade to his advantage. Sheldon continuing to use absolutely everything that he can get his hands on here on the outside. For Sheldon not to be well versed in these kinds of matches, he's done a hell of a job so far here, utilizing his surroundings, the weapons underneath the ring, and a nice shooting star splash there on the outside. Just absolutely taking it to Willett so far in this one. We have certainly got a street fight thus far. See the blood trickling down on the outside there as Sheldon throws Harry back into the ring, looking to continue brutalizing Harry. Now stomping away at his ankles. Oh, and Harry trying to get back in this thing. Kicking Sheldon off, hitting that table. Harry looking for something off the ropes. Oh, no. Sheldon reversing, and Harry reversing. A big clothesline taking Sheldon down as his head ricochets off of the back of that table. Sheldon trying to recover here, pulling himself up on the apron. Harry's got those steps, just throwing it at Sheldon. Oh my God, taking him off the apron. Both of these guys doing whatever the hell necessary to win this matchup. And now Harry got that table, setting it in the corner. Grabbing the trash can, Sheldon coming back in. Oh, and no, right over the back of the skull. Sheldon was trying to get back into the ring. There is no give in either of these men so far. You can just see the blood on their face. They have beaten the absolute hell out of each other in this thing. Sheldon looking for something here. Off of the ropes. Looking to roll him over, maybe in this brutality of this matchup. Two! Ooh, and no. Almost there. Oh, but no, Harry pulling Sheldon into a small package. Shoulders down, legs hooked. Ooh, close, almost three right there, but Sheldon escaping that small package. Hear that trash can just rattling around in the ring. Our official can do nothing about it. Everything is fully legal in this matchup. Table propped up in the corner. You only wonder what plans Willits has for that. But right now, Sheldon's got some plans, and it looks to be the stop sign right over the head of Harry Willits in the corner. Just chucking it down on him. Oh, wait a minute. Nice gut wrench. Back to the basics once again from Sheldon Tremblay. Continuing to absolutely brutalize Willits. Look at the blood being left inside of the ring. Willits trying to recover on the outside here. May not even know where the hell he's at after that shot to the head. Oh, and just snapping him off the top rope. Sheldon in full control right now. Willits being absolutely dismantled in this one, and Sheldon wants him up. I think he wants to crack that kendo stick right over his head, and he does. Kendo stick split into God knows how many pieces, and Willits being thrown in the ring after that brutal shot. Sheldon isn't done. Got Willits looking for a back suplex here, driving his head into the mat, and look at this. Sheldon looking to put this one away with Hotel Berlin. Harry's coming too, and he's coming in hot. Oh, but no, my God, colliding with that table in the corner, trying to come to, but Willits, just a vicious kick to the head after Sheldon collided with that table. I don't know if he knows where the hell he's at right now, but Harry lining up for the hooligan kick. Oh, my God, yeah, there's no way in hell Sheldon is kicking out of that one. We might need some medics down here to check on Sheldon Tremblay, but we got to take a look back at that. He was going for Hotel Berlin. Harry just happened to sidestep out of the way, and Sheldon with full force crashes into that table. And I don't know if he even knew where he was after that, but it set Harry up perfectly for that hooligan kick, and that was it. In the blink of an eye, the snap of a finger, this one was over. All from that one mistake.
By pinfall, Harry
One of the most brutal street fights I have ever seen in this industry. And Harry Willett's picking up the win because of that one costly mistake of Sheldon Tremblay. But folks, let's take a look at what's coming up next. Elizabeth Jinsong makes her debut here at Rush SummerSlam against Fantasma Violetta. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
They say everyone's story has to start somewhere. For me, that was the back seat of my crappy little Honda, sleeping in the parking lot, wrestling matches in my pajamas. For a long time, the sport was the only thing I had, and I'd be lying if I said there weren't times I thought about giving it all up. But when you want something bad enough, you keep fighting for it. I learned that from watching my coach, Cody Hale. Her never say die attitude inspired me through the roughest patches of my career. Kept me going when it felt like the world just wanted me to stay down. Maybe the world is right. Maybe this is all just a pipe dream. But you know what? Crazier things have happened. One day you could be living out of your car, and the next, you could be summoning Mothra at Divinity. Now I'm here, on the biggest stage of my career, getting to train with the woman who taught me what it means to chase lightning in a bottle. It's been a long road, but my story is just getting started. I just hope the other camps are ready for me. I may be green, but this little dragon has a fire inside. And I'll burn whoever I have to prove that I deserve to be here. My name is Lisbeth Jinsong. I'm the girl with the dragon cutter, and I'm proud to represent Trial by Flight.
Lisbeth Jinsong, a little insight on her, making her debut here at SummerSlam against Fantasma Violetta.
Our next contest is a women's matchup scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Trial by Fight, Elizabeth Jinsong.
And this has got to be one of Cody Hale's star pupils coming out of the Performance Center here, coming out of Rush. A woman with a bright future ahead of her indeed here in SWW. You know she would love nothing more than to pick up a win here in her debut matchup against a great competitor like Fantasma Violetta. And what is sure to be an absolute clinic inside the ring. Elizabeth said she was living out of her car, trying to fulfill her dream of making it here for one of the biggest stages in this industry here in Coalition Network's SWW. And here she is on our biggest stage that we've seen on Rush thus far. And what a way to make your debut. But can she get it done tonight against this woman? One of the standouts of the women's division here on Rush.
Representing Catch-22, Fantasma Violetta!
Fantasma is always looking to put on a show inside of the ring, as she always does so well. Like I said, one of the standouts in the women's division here on Rush. And you can be certain that both of these women are going to be eyeing that Rush Women's Championship for sure. I can't wait to hear more about the plans that Barnabas Vale has for the men's and women's Rush Championships as we go forward. But there is the bell, and we are off, folks. And guarantee you that this one is going to be an absolute classic inside of the ring. Elizabeth rolling away and now trying to roll up Fantasma quickly here to put this one to an end. Well, Fantasma, look at the strength now, rolling her back up on her own. Just a one count. Reversal into the schoolboy there from Lisbeth. 2! Who would know? But these women just testing each other out here in the beginnings. Fantasma trying to roll Lisbeth up. Ooh, now counters her. 2! And the strength of Fantasma again. 2! Nicely done. Trying to get a quick victory here from both women. Octopus stretch from Fantasma, looking to quickly wear down Lisbeth here in the opening seconds of this matchup, but no tripping her up. Nice drop toe hold from Lisbeth Jinsong. Look at this. Tilt-a-whirl on the armbar there. Learning a little thing or two from Fantasma, but no throwing her over. Hip toss from Elizabeth. These two extremely quick and extremely volatile in the opening seconds of this one. Fantasma taking Elizabeth down there, trying to build some momentum up. She moves on to the apron. We're calling her forward, looking for something. Fantasma to the top, ascending quickly and a crossbody. Into the cover, hook in the leg. Just two, though. Fantasma looking for something here. Trying to get this crowd behind her, picking her up, and down she goes. Nice Uranagi. Into the cover, leg is hooked. Just two again. Elizabeth kicking out of that one with authority. Fantasma trying to follow up there. Nice forearm shot to the head. Fantasma going to be looking to test Elizabeth to see what she's really worth, what she's really about. Nice sit-out powerbomb there. Shoulders down, got her covered with the legs, but no. Elizabeth has got a lot of heart. And I believe we're going to see it on display in their debut match up here tonight. Hitting the ropes, coming back off. Ooh, missing the knee drop, though. You know she's got dedication. You know she's got heart. She's got to have some resiliency in there, especially if they're wanting this so bad for so long and chasing it. And finally seeing your dream come to fruition. On such a stage like this, ooh, Fantasma coming back in and a face buster. Into another cover, hook in the leg. And another 2 count as Elizabeth powers out there. Getting the shoulders off of the mat. Fantasma looking to keep this offense going. Nice German suplex, just throwing Elizabeth around. The strength of Fantasma on full display right now, and her wear and thaw inside of the ring as well. Elizabeth trying to build some offense in this thing, coming at her and catching her with a forearm there. Might have baited her right in perfectly into the cover, hooking the leg, and Fantasma this time with a powerful kick out of her own. Elizabeth based in a lot of high flying, but also a lot of striking. She's a pretty decent technician as well. I mean, Elizabeth kind of checks off all your boxes that you would want in a competitor. She's not just a one-trick pony. She does a lot of tricks very well. And sometimes that comes out to be some of the best competitors we've seen here in SWW. It's not somebody that's just really good at one style. They're good at a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. That's the stuff that legends are built of. Elizabeth looking for something here. A little reverse DDT off of the middle turnbuckle. Beautifully done into the cover, hooking the leg. Can that do it? No, Fantasma getting the shoulder up. Both women are certainly testing each other here in this opening bouts of this contest. Fantasma trying to recover on the apron. And Elizabeth looking for something big here. Sunset flip powerbomb from the inside to the outside there. And these fans fully behind Elizabeth so far, and she's not done yet. Off of the ropes looking for a tope suicida like a bullet. Elizabeth extremely fast and quick in this one. Now looking to take advantage and continue here. Throwing Fantasma back in the ring to the top rope, stalking her as she comes to. Off of the top, high red district, and it pays off. Nice forearm shot to the head there. Into the cover, leg is hooked after all of that. It is still not enough to keep Fantasma down. But she's building a great repertoire here and building offense in this matchup. But Fantasma trying to fight back. Not letting Elizabeth keep this fast-paced offense going. A shooting star splash directly into the cover, hook in the leg here. And Fantasma's going to have to try to keep Elizabeth grounded. If she can run that fast, she has that many high-flying maneuvers in this matchup, it's going to spell disaster for Violetta. Fantasma has her where she wants her, though, in the corner right now, looking to lift her up. Oh, and a stun gun off of the rope. Fantasma not done yet. The big neck breaker coming in hot. Fantasma showing she's got some speed as well. And she's not done. Look at this. Taking Elizabeth down. The mat wrestling from Fantasma on full display. Fantasma looking to continue the offense here. Elizabeth in the corner. Fantasma looking to show off more of that strength. Military press all the way down to the center of the ring. And she's still not done. Off the top, big elbow drop to the back. Almost directly into the spine of Elizabeth Jinsong. Into the cover. Leg is hooked. No. Not enough. Not enough to pick the victory up. Oh, but God, it may be enough to try to wear her down. And look at this. We've seen so many times before. All the varied submission maneuvers from Fantasma. And now we've got the Romero stretch. Elizabeth trying to fight her way out, and she does. She pulls her weight off. Pulling her back in, and a Pele kick catches Fantasma off guard. Elizabeth looking to fly now. Fantasma trying to recover. Ooh, nice transition. Elizabeth making the right call there and catching her with a crossbody off the apron. Beautiful in-ring awareness from Elizabeth right there. And now Fantasma coming to. Elizabeth switching to the turnbuckle coming through. Oh no, Fantasma moving out of the way of the drop kick there. And look at this, big German suplex. Elizabeth trying to recover from that missed missile drop kick and got German suplex for it. And now crawling in that turnbuckle trying to recover. Fantasma not going to let her do so without punishment. Oh, and right over the knee. Big backbreaker from Fantasma. She's still got her up, and another one. Not giving her any moment to try to recover. Fantasma staying on Elizabeth. Big clothesline takes her down. But Elizabeth trying to fight back, though. Big up kick there. Ooh. Chops from both women. Look at this. They're testing one another with open hand slaps and knife edge chops, and now a big right hand from Fantasma. Both women exchanging strikes, catching each other's strikes back and forth. A pure battle of attrition and a big enziguri from Elizabeth, taking Fantasma off her feet. Maybe now could be her moment to strike. And big kicks to the head right there. Elizabeth off the ropes, coming in hot, but no! Getting caught with a hip toss. We gotta think, they don't call her the girl with the dragon cutter for no reason. That is definitely her best move in her arsenal. You can bet she's gonna be looking for it sooner rather than later. But speaking of, Fantasma going back to the well on that Romero stretch. Trying to continue wearing down at the limbs of Elizabeth Jinsong. Not only her limbs, but her core. And that is nothing like taking the stamina out of your opponent. Their will to compete in a maneuver like this. And Elizabeth rolling out again this time. Fantasma coming back up and will get caught with a clothesline. And another one. Elizabeth was missing the drop kick there. Fantasma with one of her own. And another one. Elizabeth being rocked, trying to recover. Oh, and Fantasma comes in hot, but eats that turnbuckle in exchange. Elizabeth off of the rope. Dragon cutter. Dragon cutter from Elizabeth Jinsong into the cover. Leg is hooked. 2, 3, and that'll do it. A beautiful professional wrestling match between these two women here tonight. But Elizabeth Jinsong pulls out the victory. Fantasma colliding with that top turnbuckle dazed her just long enough for Elizabeth to bounce off of the rope and hit that dragon cutter, securing that 1, 2, 3 and a win in her debut matchup.
What's up, Club Rush? How's everybody enjoying SummerSlam so far? Personally, my guess not so much. Unfortunately, I wasn't medically able to compete tonight, thanks to a couple of bruised ribs. But that's all good. Don't let that get your hopes up. Daddy will be back in action very soon. Big shout out to your first ever Breakout Champion. That had to be an easy ride to the top. with the Savage missing in action. But that's neither here nor there. Congratulations, kiddo. But that leads me here to say that there's a bigger prize I have my sights set on. The Rush Championship. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm the big bad wolf. And I'll be damned if I let any one of you strays with a glimpse of hope thinking they can come anywhere near my title. So this to everybody that thinks they want to take their shot at glory. I'm sorry to inform you, I'm crushing every one of y'all fairy tale dreams and bringing y'all back to reality. This is my stage. My declaration to everybody in the back, I want you to take a real good look at your inaugural Rush heavyweight champion, the Windy City Savage, Rio Daero. Wake up, Rush. Daddy's home.
Big words from Rio Daero, calling his shot and wanting to be the first ever Rush champion. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event of the evening.
Our next matchup is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the left-hand tag, Yamashita!
We are about to see monsters collide. Yamashita, I believe wholeheartedly, had that match last week against Xander Star, won. But Cavian had other plans. The lights and the power to the arena to Club Rush were shut off, and Cavian did whatever he did to brutalize Yamashita and take him out of that matchup and away from the ring, thus giving Xander Star the count-out victory and the advancement to the finals here tonight in our main event. But for what reason? Why was Yamashita made a target by Cavian? My guess is to prove there's more than one monster here among us.
Cavian, let's step.
Bone-chilling, spine-tingling, the aura of Cavian Lestat is something quite unique to feel in the presence here of this man. There's just something quite different about this man. And I've yet to think we have seen but just the beginning so far. Has Cavian bitten off a little more than he can chew? Or is he simply about to show us what he's capable of? For the first time calling one of Yamashita's matches, I do not feel 100% confident that he's going to walk out the victor. And that is a scary thing to say. That is a scary thing to feel when we have saw the track record of a man like Yamashita so far. Both of these guys, absolute behemoths in their own right. Absolute monsters in their own right. We are looking at two of the best competitors so far that we've seen in Rush. Two guys who could easily be the first Rush World Champion. They're just trading blows. And Yamashita letting Cavian know what he thinks, but Cavian unfazed by Yama's antics as the chops continue to fly from both men, testing one another. But who will go down first? Who is going to stand tall after this matchup? Both of these men have seemed indestructible from what we have saw so far in their careers on Rush. Big chops from Yamashita and from Cavian. Continuing to trade bombs here. Big right hand from Cavian. And another one. But Yama catching some of those strikes. Oh, and an overhand strike bringing Yama down to one knee. But that's not enough to take him down. Both of these men absolutely brawling with one another. Continuing to trade strikes back and forth. Who is going to be the first to fall? Who is going to set the tone for this matchup? Big chop from Yamashita. That signature huge knife edge chop taking Cavian Lestat off his feet. Yamashita now throwing Cavian into the corner. And a little bit of arrogance on display from Yamashita, but rightly so. He has earned that. Oh, and a huge elbow from Cavian, and now giving him some back. Both of these guys not willing to back down from one another. And this is more than physical as well. This is a very mental matchup. Both of these men intimidate their opponents. You've got to think right now that they're intimidating each other as well as they continue to trade strikes here. Neither man will give up the first offensive advantage to one another. Now trading knife edge chops back and forth. We've saw what happens to everyone who's traded chops with Yamashita so far. Can Cavian be different as he continues to fire him back? And you can hear those echo throughout the arena here. And both men will not give up. Both men won't go down. And a big elbow from Cavian, taking Yamashita off his feet and into the cover. And a 2 count. We never see Yamashita go down that early in a matchup and someone secure a 2 count. Yamashita, though, fighting back with vicious chops in the corner. Those signature chest chops from Yamashita. And a left hand. Yamashita still, though, feeding off the energy of this crowd. Their love for him and just feeding off the atmosphere. Firing back some more knife edge chops. Now throwing Cavian into the corner. Maybe looking to do some big damage now, but no. Stopping him in his tracks is Cavian, but no. Both of these guys back and forth over and over. Look at the strength of Cavian. Big full Nelson slam to Yamashita. Down to the mat with the cover in just 2. But we have not seen someone manhandle Yamashita like that so far. No one has had the strength to lift up and manhandle Yamashita like that before. And now Cavian just trying to rain down strikes. Yamashita finally fighting back, trying to give some of his own. Cavian firing a right off, and look, we've seen this before right here. Speaking of feeding off of the crowd and this energy, Yamashita looking to do just that. Raining down the hammers on Cavian. Now looking for the big boot. Oh, he misses. He misses the big boot, and Cavian tries with one of his own, but can't take him down. And again, That back striking off of the ropes and a boot across the head. A boot across the head takes Yama down and into the cover. But just two. Just two. And that has been the story of every match Yamashita has been in thus far. Just two. No one has been able to find the ability to beat this man. And the same goes for Cavian. But someone has to walk out the victor here tonight. Well, Cavian raining down forearms over the back of the head of Yamashita. Now taunting this capacity crowd here at SummerSlam. Yama trying to recover, going to the bottom turnbuckle. Cavian looking to take advantage, and a big knee across the skull of Yamashita. Who has finally met their matchup? Yamashita fighting out of that neck crank there with the power, throwing him over his shoulders. Iron back with some strikes, and now looking for a sleeper hold on Cavian. But Cavian gonna sit out and counter the sleeper hold right there from Yamashita. Oh, and now just grasping at the cut that's on Yamashita's head. Cavian grasping at it, trying to pry open that cut even more. Absolutely vicious from Cavian. But Yamashita firing back with some big strikes. This match has a very big fight feel to it. Two absolute monsters, as I've said before here. And we have yet to see anyone have the answer to. Big chops from Yama, looking for another one of those. In the left hand. You gotta think though, but whoa, look at the strength of Yamashita! Electric chair to the German! Bridge with the pin! 2 and no! The power of Yamashita absolutely frightening. And speaking of the power, big power bomb from Yama. And a knee. Yamashita makes it look easy. Lifting up a man the size of Cavian. Now has him in the turnbuckle, trying to keep him isolated. Big shot over the back, sending Cavian falling down to the mat. The strength of Yamashita absolutely undeniable. But the strength of Cavian also is a talking point. Big DDT, taking him down. Cavian trying to recover, crawling in that bottom turnbuckle. And then maybe just where Yamashita wants him. Trying to continue the offense here, snapping him over the knee right there, and continuing to hold on to him, looking for another backbreaker. Oh my God, look at this, the strength of Yamashita. Bench pressing Cavian over his head and down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Cover with the leg hooked. Not enough. I didn't know if someone of Cavian's stature was going to be able to be manhandled and lifted like that, but both of these men have had no problem. Still showing their strength off in this matchup so far. Look at this big power bomb. And look at this again, going for another one. Looking to make it 3. Yamashita doing absolutely everything he's done in all of his matches. And now gonna swing the big man. This crowd alive, fully behind Yamashita. And he is feeding off their energy. Going to the top rope. And I think we know what he's looking for. That diving headbutt from the top rope. And it connects. Into the cover, leg is hooked for the win. 2! No! Cavian getting the shoulder up. As this match continues and that blood continues to pour down Yamashita's right side of his face there. But he's looking to stay on the offensive. Off of the ropes, looking for something more. Cavian over the top. sending him down below to the outside here. And maybe Yamashita looking to use the surroundings here to his advantage, but no, Cavian reversing the Irish whip, sending Yama flying directly into the barricade, and again those forearms over the back of the head of Yamashita. Maria beginning her count here as we're at 3, and Cavian looking to give Yamashita a taste of his own medicine, slamming his head directly into the apron. We are at a 5 count, and these two are still battling on the outside here as Yamashita gets his head slammed right in front of the fans here, front row of the barricade. Cavian getting him back in the ring. Wouldn't that be something if this match ends in a count out, considering what happened to Yamashita on last week's Rush? Cavian now raining down the strikes on Yamashita, alternating between his left and right hands, just stabbing him right in the chest. And again, more of those vicious forearms in the back of the head. And there's a reason maneuvers like that are banned inside of MMA. It's brutal, it's barbaric, but it is successful. And Cavian continuing to rain down these hammering shots on Yamashita. Cavian just making a statement. We're damn well trying to. That this man is human. Both of these men have proven here tonight that both of these guys are indeed human. Yamashita trying to get the advantage back in this one. Lifting Cavian up. Striking away at him. These guys have been striking each other viciously back and forth the entire matchup. Reverse Irish whip from Cavian, sending him into the turnbuckle and a big European uppercut. And waistlock, pulling him in, and a big jumping knee from Cavian straight into the cover. Shoulders down too, but no. Yamashita stays alive. This match has been about staying alive for both of these competitors. They have never faced a force quite like each other. We've seen these guys decimate people week in and week out on Rush. And they are both being taken to the limits by one another. Cavian brutalizing Yamashita with these stomps, and now a camel clutch. Pulling at the neck of Yamashita, trying to get him to tap out. Cavian just throws him down. Switching here. Now going with a gut wrench, looking to show his strength off as well. Both of these guys have manhandled each other in this matchup. Look at this! Look at this! Over the shoulder and down into a DDT. The power of both of these men on full display here tonight, but not enough. Not enough. Cavian, we've seen it before. That stabbing spike. He's got Yamashita by the throat. Oh, but no, Yama fighting back. And that could spell the end of this matchup. That stabbing spiked thumb of Cavian to the throat of his opponents is what he's used to win every match so far. And on the flip side, we've saw the burning hammer from Yamashita, but look at this. We've seen this before too, but with a man of Cavian's size, Yama springing to the top, looking for the superplex into the cover. That's a whole lot of meat hitting the mat. Leg is hooked too. No. This is awesome indeed. What a matchup between these two Goliaths. And now Yamashita maybe looking to put Cavian to sleep. Rear naked choke applied. But does he have it all the way in? Cavian trying to pry Yama's arms out, and he does there and fights off with an elbow. Big right hand from Cavian. Another one. Obayama will reverse the Irish whip, throws him back off of a power slam. Yamashita is feeling it here in the driver's seat. Oh, but no, stopped with that knee. And a right hand, oh, but look at this, Yamashita again, fired up, feeding off of this crowd here. Raining the rights down. Can he get it this time off of the ropes? There's the big boot. And the leg drop. Into the cover, but is enough for the win? 2? No! Cavian getting the shoulder up. And this match continues. Yamashita now. But Cavian into the turnbuckle, slamming his head there. Turning him around. And putting him up top. We know what this means. And so do the fans here. That burning hammer. He's got him on the shoulders to the center of the ring. Looking for the burning hammer, but Cavian fighting out of it and off the shoulders. Oh, Cavian looking for that spike to the throat. Oh, and he hits it. Yamashita's down. The leg is hooked. 2. And Yamashita stays alive. Oh, my God. Yamashita, bloody and battered, stays alive. What else does Cavian have? Oh my God, spikes to the throat! Repeated spikes to the throat of Yamashita! Cavian like an unhinged animal, like an uncaged monster! And now he wants another stake driver! And again! Oh my God. Oh my God. We have got to look at that again. We have to process what just happened. Cavian fought out of the burning hammer. He got Yama up for one stake driver and Yamashita barely kicked out. But Cavian gave him no time to recover. Like a shark in blood-infested waters, he struck, and he struck repeatedly with these shots to the throat. And then one more stake driver to put Yamashita down, and possibly down for good.
Here is your win by pinfall, Cavian is that.
I believe we've just witnessed the birth of a new number 1 here on Rush. And his name is Cavian Lestat. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And Cavian just proved that here tonight. What a matchup, folks. What a matchup. Not what any of us were expecting to see, I don't believe. But nonetheless, a brutal contest we just witnessed. Cavian Lestat victorious over Yamashita. But folks, we've got to try to change gears because it is main event time here tonight at SummerSlam. It is the final of the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament. Kareem the Honey Badger Hall takes on Xander Starr.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is the finals of the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament.
Folks, it is main event time. The final of the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament is here. Who is going to get the opportunity of a lifetime? Not only a main roster spot on Adrenaline and Blitz, but a shot at the Starlight Championship against Cayman Blanco Jr. at the Season 2 premiere of Adrenaline.
Introducing first, representing Bridal by Fight,
Xander Starr, a man who has skated his way to the final here tonight with cheap tricks and even a cheaper tactic. And they said they had nothing to do at all with what happened on last week's episode. And I can buy that, I believe that. But you damn sure know that they had everything to do with what happened before that, with Will Spires coming out trying to help Xander Starr, trying to form this friendship, if you want to call it, and get Xander all the way to the finals here tonight. Well, they've succeeded in that plan thus far. But tonight there will be no inspirational Will Spires at ringside. There will be no one else involved in this matchup. We heard it earlier. Coach Cody of Trial by Flight and the new GM of Rush, Barnabas Vale, has said there will be no interference in this matchup at all. And if so, they will be expelled from the Performance Center. I think that's a pretty hefty price to pay, and I don't think anyone is willing to pay that price for Xander Starr. So there should be no tomfoolery, no shenanigans, nothing like that here tonight. Nothing but a good, clean, old-fashioned wrestling match between these two. And here comes the undeniable fan favorite.
And his opponent, representing Trial by Fight, Kareem the Honey Badger Hall.
Kareem has busted his ass for this opportunity. Every week he's competed on Rush. He's came out here and he's gave it his all. He's put it all on the line. And he's did it all by himself. He's earned the respect of his fellow campmates and a lot of other people in the Performance Center, and especially the faithful. And they are fully behind this man here tonight against Xander Starr. The finals of the Starlight Sweet 16 are underway. In our main event of the night here at SummerSlam. And Xander already with the disrespect, but he could pay for it here. Getting rolled up quickly by Kareem. Just one. Kareem ready to go quickly in this one. Another roll-up attempt here. But Xander moving out of the way quick, throwing himself on top. Looking for a cover. Just one. And Xander's a great competitor in his own right, but he doesn't rely on just his skills in the ring. We've seen that. He relies on cheap tricks and even cheaper tactics. And his ego is absolutely off the charts. But tonight he's going to have to do it all by himself. No Will Spires, no other tricks, nothing can interfere with this matchup. And that's the best thing for Kareem. This has to be a one-on-one matchup. No funny business. Quick cover, but just one. And that could be Xander's downfall in this. Can he do this by himself? Do I believe that as a competitor he could win this match? Absolutely. He's got enough skill and talent. The problem is he's never had to rely on just that thus far. He's always had a plan B. Well, tonight there is no plan B. There's nothing but having to win this match all alone. And I don't think he can do it. I don't think he has it in him to beat a competitor like Kareem Hall by himself. And Kareem gonna take it off to the flights real quick in this one. Already getting this match sped up and right in his wheelhouse. And Xander back in the ring looking to take advantage. After that beautiful dive to the outside, Kareem on top, off and looking for a drop kick, but no. Xander looking to take advantage. Oh, and Kareem catching himself with the German with the handspring, but no. He caught himself with a handspring to get out of that German suplex, but he couldn't avoid that super kick, and now Xander trying to take control of this early. What a hell of an athletic maneuver by Kareem Hall, but Xander, like I said, he's actually a good competitor inside the ring. But he's never had to rely on just that. So he doesn't know how to face adversity inside the ring. Every time we've seen him face adversity inside the ring, he's came out on the opposite end. He's came out the loser in the matchup. Tonight he's got to try to prove everyone wrong and prove everybody that he can do this by himself, that he doesn't need the cheap tricks, he doesn't need the cheap tactics, he doesn't need Will Spires. Kareem trying to reverse the pressure here, this holding. Fire back with some right hands, getting Xander off of him. Nicely done there. Kareem off of the rope, coming at a big-time tornado DDT. That patented tornado DDT from Kareem. Beautifully done there. Hook of the leg. 2. And Xander powering out, but that's a big early shot for Xander to have to take in this matchup. And Kareem a little bit of some moves of his own. I think Xander might be busted open from that one. Now that is a prelude to how this match is going to go. It's going to get ugly. Off of the rope, jumping him over. Another jump over. Oh, hitting him with the elbow right there. Beautifully done. The athleticism of Kareem Hall. Absolutely astonishing to watch. Coming for him there, but ooh, getting dropped with a clothesline right there. Xander had him scouted and continuing to stay on top of him, but Kareem with the power. Throws him overhead. And now maybe look to get to work on those arms. Reverse armbar here looks like, trying to pull at Xander's arm up, but no. Rolling his way out, and Xander having to fight back with some chops and strikes now. Kareem in the turnbuckle there, firing off some more shots. Now just stomping a mud hole in Kareem in the corner. The blood is flowing from Xander, textbook elbow drop. And look at this. Of course, the ego, the arrogance, the disrespect. Xander Starr has no respect for anybody. That's all he's done the entire time is disrespect Kareem, disrespect his coach, disrespect his campmates, disrespect his opponents. Now just choking Kareem in the corner. And again, choking at him. Referee Maria Green Jenkins telling him to get off before the count. Unless he wants to be disqualified. And Xander now just slamming his head in the mat. No technicality to it at all. Just pure disrespect from Xander Starr. Shot to the head there by Xander. Oh, what is this? Looking for a back suplex on the apron. Oh my God, snapping Kareem's back. And again, Xander with the disrespect. And this crowd letting them know what they think of him. Xander not done yet, though, throwing Kareem into the barricade. Referee had a 3 count here. And Xander continuing to taunt this crowd, taunt Kareem. Maria trying to get control of them, get him in the ring, and then slamming Kareem's head on the apron. The brutality from Xander Starr on full display thus far. We're at a 6 count and slamming Kareem's head into the barricade. 7 now. Xander still not done on the outside again. Now going in to break the count. Kareem trying to recover, figure out where he's at, and now a clothesline off the apron from Xander Starr. And still talking trash, disrespecting everyone. Xander Starr still not done with this assault on the outside. Now just ramming Kareem into the barricade here. I guess since he didn't have a friend in Will Spires in here tonight, he's going to make a friend out of the barricade. He can't get disqualified from it, so it's fully okay in his book. It's fully sportsmanship. It's fine. Now just dragging Kareem around to the other side here and throwing him. We're at another 5 count. Xander breaking it, but he didn't see Kareem get up, and Kareem looking to take advantage using the apron to try to do a DDT there, but no. Kareem trying to use that athleticism to his advantage, but no. Xander putting a stop to it immediately, and now on the outside, dropping him for a TKO. Good God. Kareem being brutalized on the outside here. Xander doing any and everything he can to gain an upper hand into this matchup. Kareem trying to come to, trying to recover, and Xander's got him scouted. Up the top, oh, big super kick from Kareem. Big super kick catching Xander. And now Kareem trying to fight back into this thing. The crowd feeding into Kareem, trying to give him the energy, trying to give him the will to get back in this thing. after being brutalized on the outside. Big splash. Kareem's building momentum. He's got to keep doing that. He's got to continue his high-flying offense here. He's got to continue the speed. He's got to stay on Xander as much as possible. Maybe looking to line him up for the 630 already. Dragging Xander to the corner. Kareem going up. Looking for the 630 on the Xander. Coming two. Trying to fight Kareem off of that top turnbuckle. And Kareem fighting back. Over the top with the missile drop kick. Now maybe Kareem's got some time. Maybe he's got some time. No, Xander still not enough to keep him down. Kareem off the top. Oh no, went for the crossbody and Xander right out of harm's way. He couldn't keep Xander down long enough for that 630. Now Xander gonna try to take full advantage here, slamming Kareem's head into the turnbuckle. Again. Xander gonna take him to the other turnbuckle again. Head first into the turnbuckle. Now looking to continue to wear at the stamina at the core of Kareem. Knee placed into the back. Now what's he looking for? Xander looking to work his arm. Work his arm just like Kareem tried to do to him earlier. Trying to pull his fingers apart from his hand. And Kareem slips out. In a big elbow. Xander rocked and dazed, crawling to the turnbuckle. Kareem is eyeing him up. Getting ready for something, but Xander coming at him and catching another elbow. That time he might have played right into him. Oh wait, jumps him over. Big DDT. Xander dazed and confused. Kareem looking to take advantage. Dropping him. Big back suplex. Kareem needs to keep his foot on the gas. He's already had a lot taken out of him from that assault on the outside, but Kareem firing off shots. Oh, wait a minute, looking for that Shiranui using the turnbuckle. Beautifully done. Legs hooked into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. That patented Shiranui using the turnbuckle for at that time. Beautifully done. First time we've seen that. Now Kareem setting him up top. Looking for something up here. Big shot to the head. Kareem looking for a superplex from the top. Down he goes. Look, it did as much damage to Kareem as it did to Xander. Xander trying to roll out of harm's way. Maybe thought he was going to get covered. But Kareem looking for something. Oh no, running into the knee of Xander's star. And now, getting caught with that trip up right there. That hot shot using the top rope. And Xander coming in, this time getting the drop kick off. But Xander to the top. Kareem trying to recover. Trying to get him off the top turnbuckle. Xander making some space. Missing the drop kick. Kareem DDT. And that could have set him up perfectly. 630 in the house. To the top rope. Is Xander down for long enough? 630 and he hits it. 630. That's gotta be it. 1, 2. No. Xander fighting out of the 630. Somehow, some way, staying in this one. Kareem looking for something. He's got Xander on the rope there. Big clothesline taking him out. Maybe looking to fly again. Well, he is thinking about it. And he is getting these fans ready. Letting Xander know what he thinks. Off the rope, over the top, and he does. You got to give credit where credit's due. And Xander Star had enough to kick out of that 630. That move we've seen put so many people away. And I could be mistaken, but I believe that Twan Montana and now Xander Starr are the only ones to kick out of that 630. Now Kareem giving Xander some payback from earlier. Feeding off of this crowd. Doing a little bit of outside assaulting of his own. But he knows he can only win this match inside the ring. Xander coming to, Kareem stalking him off the top. Nice crossbody, straight into the cover. Leg is hooked. Will that do it too? No! Xander getting the shoulder up. And it has been all Kareem the last couple of minutes. Kareem looking to wear at that cut a little more with some nice right hands. Xander trying to fight back though. Up kicking his way out. Oh, and a big super kick from Xander. Now look at this, corkscrew! Corkscrew splash from Xander Starr into the cover after the super kick. Not enough though. Xander starting to get irritated. This would be about the point where Will Spires comes out and tries to help Xander win. But Xander having to go at it on his own off the top and a big splash. Hooking the leg into the cover. 2. And Kareem stays alive. Xander getting even more frustrated now. You are all alone, buddy. You have got to do it tonight all on your own. Xander off of the top, going for a shooting star off of the apron, and Kareem saw him, moved right out of the way. And now look at this, a Shiranui for Kareem into the cover, shoulders down for the final, and no, Xander kicking out. Kareem off the ropes, tornado DDT. And you know what follows? The 630 on the top. Xander in trouble. Oh no, moving out of the way. Kareem crashing and burning, and Xander off of the rope, starstruck into the cover. Could I do it too? No, Kareem stays in it. He's still got more work to do to keep Kareem down. Xander, oh God, he's stalking for another one. Not a second one. Oh, starstruck again. Oh, but Xander, he can't make the cover. That took just as much out of him as it did Kareem, but now he's got the arm draped. 2! No, but Kareem, he stays alive. He's still in it, damn it. And Xander doesn't know what to do. Trying to use those ropes to pull himself up. Both men, bloodied and battered, putting it all on the line here in the main event. What is it gonna take? Who is gonna win the tournament? Back and forth exchanging strikes. Both men bleeding profusely. Neither willing to give up right now. Back and forth. Look at the blood all over Kareem and all over Xander. They beat the hell out of each other. And they're not done yet. And this crowd is on their feet. Kareem raining down the hands, and now the legs with an enziguri. Xander might not know where the hell he's at. Kareem coming in, oh no, catching the legs. Over the apron, boom, big roundhouse kick to the head. Xander trying to recover, trying to figure out where he's at, getting hot-shotted on the top rope. And Kareem, 630 from the apron. Is that enough? 2. Yes! Kareem has done it.
Here is your winner by pinfall, Kareem the Honey Badger.
What a main event! What a match! We've got to go back and look at some of that. Starstruck by Xander Starr, the second one, he wasn't able to make the cover immediately. And that had to have been what cost him, because it was one of the closest counts I've ever seen. Look at Maria's hand, almost 3. And Kareem gets the shoulder up, fights back into the match. And Xander runs right into this hot shot, probably off of pure frustration and anger that Kareem was getting the best of him. And then out of nowhere, off the apron, the 630 for the win. In a hard-fought, amazing main event. Credit to Xander Starr. He put on a hell of a performance, a hell of a match, but it wasn't enough to beat the heart of this kid right here. What a hell of a night. Thank you all for coming out and tuning in to our first Big Live Spectacular for Rush. Thank you for tuning in to SummerSlam, but Kareem Hall, the victor of the final. What the hell? Cayman Blanco Jr.? Of course he would come out here and try to steal Kareem's moment. And there he is. The Starlight Champion, Cayman Blanco Jr. with no business coming out here tonight. Nothing more than trying to steal this kid's moment from him and make it about himself. And Kareem doesn't care. He tells Cayman, come get these hands right now. Oh, Xander! Xander, no, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You salty son of a bitch! Low blowing Kareem for no reason. Just pissed off because he lost. Kareem Hall just had his moment taken from him. Oh, what the hell is this? Cayman took the suit blazer off. What the hell is this? Come on, Cayman. There's no reason for this. There's no business for this. What the hell is this? You're supposed to be a champion. You're supposed to represent integrity in SWW. This bastard Cayman Blanco Jr. with the assistance of Xander Starr ruining Kareem Hall's moment here after a hell of a main event. And of course, Cayman looking to put the exclamation point on this with a Rio Daero Muerte. I hope you're happy, Cayman. I hope you're happy for ruining this kid's moment after such a great main event here tonight. Ruining the end of this show for no damn reason. Besides to feed your own ego. God damn. One day you're gonna get what's coming to you, Cayman. One day, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, we were trying to close the show out, but this is ridiculous. Cayman making it all about him per usual. Thank you guys for joining us for Rush SummerSlam, though. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and support us here at the Coalition Network. We will see you very, very soon again. Thank you guys for tuning in to another one of our events here, and a real special thanks to everyone a part of our Patreon and our YouTube memberships. Thank you guys for your support so much. It allows me to be able to produce this kind of content on a full-time basis. Y'all are real MVPs. So once again, just thank y'all for all that support. It truly means the world to me. We'll see you guys again here soon for some more SWW action.